Um, Sadia, why do we fall in love with people who hurt us the most?
It's not that we fall in love with people that hurt us the most. We fall in love with people who remind us the most of what we're used to feeling. And if, for example, you grew up in an environment where you're used to feeling unseen, or used to feeling abused, or used to feeling abandoned, what will happen is you consider that as a form of love. So I always tell men, your competition is never other men, it's always a woman's childhood. And what I mean by that is you might be the richest, nicest, kindest man she's ever met, but if she's used to abandonment, she's used to addictions from her family, or she's used to somebody being abusive, what will happen is she'll replace you with somebody who feels totally familiar to her rather than the person who's actually good for her if she hasn't done the inner work. And even when they've done the inner work, it can still niggle at them. Sometimes the smoothness of a good, healthy man can feel so unfamiliar that they need the sabotaging moments in order to feel alive. When it's too smooth and it's too calm, she can almost feel bored. She can almost feel like there's no emotional reaction. So am I actually in love? My last guy used to scratch his car when things would go wrong. I would want to slash his tires. This guy, I don't feel any of those. Do I even love him? So it's not so much that they fall in love with people who hurt them. They're only falling with people who remind them of what love looked like as a child. And if you match that in with the same level of hurt that they experienced as a child, they will attach to you. But if somebody came from quite an idyllic childhood and you try and abuse them or you hurt them, whatever, what will happen is they won't be able to gel with you for long. They won't be able to attach for so long. So one of the things that I always argue against when people say, oh, this person's such a narcissist, such an abuser, so narcissist. What we really should be doing is something was wrong in my self-esteem at the moment I chose them, because how did we connect? How did we last? How did I fall in love? How did they have this power over me? So instead of using that term, we need to reflect on what wounds we had that they were obviously attaching to.
Yeah,